2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Resume.
Resume!
Welcome back from PAX.
Thanks.
Because we haven't recorded since then.
We have not. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We suck.
It's not that we suck, it was just...
I mean, I suck.
We don't suck. It's... I was explaining to somebody, because I was like, our recordings are well in advance. Because of, like...
Our schedules.
Well,
And
all of us pretty much have a new job.
I mean,
yours is relatively new.
I've been there for a year. It's like dog years.
Yeah, promotions and stuff for what you do. I have a new job that I've only been at for like 6 months. Nick has a new job that he's been at for far less.
Has it really only been 6 months?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Um,
Nick has a new job as well. So
Nick has a new job.
We're all still in our early work's gotta come first phase. Who dat?
I think this is the guy...
Sir. Madam. Madam.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
Yeah. Banging on pipes.
Such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power.
No, but PAX was amazing, guys.
You're gonna have to speak a little bit louder. I know.
Guys, PAX was amazing. It was actually a lot of fun. We saw 3 Aloys.
We did see 3 Aloys.
And they had like 3D printed bows, and it was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry I should have like snapped the string on it.
Meh. It was really cool. It was a little overwhelming when we went in, but they really kept the lines moving, which I super appreciated. And the women's restrooms were always clean.
Like one of 5 times in your life you will ever say that.
I mean, literally the first time in my life I can ever say. Aside from like our bathrooms at work, like those are top notch. But just like being in a public setting, like the women's restrooms were pretty empty and clean. It was only after the fact when I've like recounted that to several other people, and they're like, "Yeah, that's because 70% was male." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." Mr. Play, were your bathrooms clean?
They weren't dirty, but they
had been used.
Yeah, it was definitely like the floor is wet for some stupid reason. It had a lot of things like that. Hang on 1 second. Okay, we're back. You can talk.
Okay, so the lines kept moving. Everyone was really nice. As a more like side couch gamer. This is the first time I described myself that way. I still felt very welcomed, and it was a little overwhelming. Like that was a lot of people, guys. It was a lot of people. But the layout's really good. They have an app that you can download, so you can say like, "Oh, these things are at these times," and you can set reminders on your phone through the app. There are maps. There's lots and lots of cool PAX swag. That was actually pretty reasonably priced. It wasn't like going to a concert or anything and buying a $50 t-shirt. They were very normal priced t-shirts. And Mr. Play got lots and lots of swag.
Tell me, Bergrand,
We didn't buy quite as much.
I mean...
We got are we talking about like PAX swag or swag in general?
PAX swag.
So I got the playmat.
You did.
I got the shirt.
Yes. And the glass.
I got the glass, and then I bought, Astros was there, and they had special PAX 2018 panels for my Astro headsets, which was really, really cool.
Uh-huh. And then you had PAX socks, which came with the tickets. The passes that I bought.
That's true, they did.
Mm-hmm. So, no, it was a lot of fun. Thursday was, guys, if you can ever go on Thursdays, do so.
Wasn't as much stuff there.
I feel like there was... Really?
Friday, there were 6 more major things set up Friday.
Yeah, but there was so many people. There was so many people. It was more difficult to maneuver around. So I'm glad that we went Thursday, kind of get the lay of the land before the chaos. We had more one-on-one time with different developers and just talking to different people selling merchandise. It just wasn't like straight up madness. Get your shit and get out. You're not buying anything? Okay, cool, move along. Like, you could sit and talk to people. Everyone looked like Mr. Play, in my opinion. And by that, I mean white guy, dark hair, facial hair. About average height and build. So he wasn't allowed to, like, wander away from me because I would never find him again. Ever, ever, ever. Like, can you please describe your husband for us? Well...
See that guy over there? Kind of like that, but
kind
not
of like
that guy.
that one. And they're all wearing black t-shirts or dark gray t-shirts and blue jeans. Like, I would never have found him again, you guys. Ever, ever, ever. Thankfully, Mr. Play stuck close to me. They had parts, like areas on the second floor of the convention center where it was kind of like a beanbag, but not a beanbag. And it wasn't a love sack, because it's like super durable material, but I'm going to call it a beanbag. Even though they were square-shaped.
Are you talking about all the pillows that we just laid on?
I mean, but it wasn't like soft like a pillow, but it was like square shape, but durable material, kind of like a beanbag. And those were like your chill out areas, and everyone had all their games. They had rooms where you could rent consoles. They had rooms where you could rent tabletop games. It was a lot of fun. The panels were really interesting. We ended up going to how much do video games actually cost? Answer: a lot. In the realms of like $400-500 million, and only 55 million of that goes to developers. The rest of it goes to marketing. Blew my mind. I didn't think marketing was going to account for such a huge portion of the overall budget costs. It was really cool, and I was like super nerdy for it. We went to Boss Fight Books. Shout out.
Yeah, Boss Fight Books. Oh, if you ever get a chance to read them.
So tell them about Boss Fight Books.
So Boss Fight Books, I thought it was going to be like Karen Travis and a few other people who write books for video game series. So like Karen Travis is most well known for she wrote the Gears of War series, and she wrote a lot of books for Warhammer 40k. And then David Michaels, who does Splinter Cell and a lot of Clancy books. I was expecting them to be authors like that. So Boss Fight Books write books. Boss Fight Books write books about. Say that 5 times fast. Write books about.
Use your words.
About people's journeys with video games, but not necessarily. I'm trying to think about this way to put it.
It's not fan fiction. It's more of like how this game came into being, like from like the developers and the storyboards, and the developers as they've moved on in their careers, and like this is where they got their inspiration from, and this is what they're known for now, and then trying to like kind of archive and document that history.
Yeah, stuff like that, like, and then how the game was also really meant to be and came about by itself as well. Now, I've heard a few things. We're gonna go back to the game real quick. So, I have been told things. Some of those things being that, hey, the weapons that the Banuk have are pretty damn good. So that one is like 2.5 and 1. Oh yeah, holy shit, we're buying this.